This conference will now be recorded.
Yes. So now in the Bootstrap, we'll see about a class that is Jumbotron class, guys. We'll see about Jumbotron class. What is Jumbotron? The purpose of Jumbotron, like that. Okay. See, the Jumbotron, guys. The Jumbotron is mainly used to highlight some area on the browser, guys, so that it gives some special attention, guys. Like suppose this is browser, this is right, this is browser, guys. On this browser, see, I want to highlight this area to write the titles, write titles like this. So this area is called, guys, Jumbotron. This area we highlight to get more special attention. This area we create by Jumbotron, guys. Jumbotron. All of clear, right? So Jumbotron is mainly used to highlight some area to get a special attention. And in the Jumbotron, we can write the titles. We can write the titles or any content, or you can take the images also. We can take anything there, but mainly it's used for the titles or headings, guys. Okay, let us see now how to use the Jumbotron. Right, I'm going to create a new file. Yesterday, I think we used uh, form, right? Simple form. Yes, guys. This one yesterday we tried, right? Simple form we tried. Okay. Yes, right. This is we tried, right? Let me run this one now. Let me run this one more time. We'll go there. Simple form. Yes, that's right. Yesterday it is open, right? It is open. Yesterday it was done. It was done, right? So, guys, in the form we'll do little bit more. Then we go with Jumbotron. Yes, see, this is the form, right? All of you, this is the form. In the form, these are the labels. These are the, we have taken the input, right? Input boxes. See, this input box is controlled by which one, guys? By using a form control class. By using a form control class. All of you observe. Which class we used? We used form control, right? See, guys, form control class we used. Okay. Suppose, sir, it looks very bigger, sir. This box looks very bigger. I want a little bit small box, sir. I want a size like this, sir. I don't want this much size. I want a small size. Then, guys, here, then what we do? We'll take one more class. Space form control SM, guys. SM small. All the form control is there to get the control that box. Now that I want small size, so I'm taking the SM form control SM, right? I'll save this one. Let's go there. Let's refresh here. Yes, guys. If you observe, compared to these four, this is the little bit small size, guys. Very small, little bit small size. Just compare here. Compare this four. Compare this one. The size is varied, right? So I want more than more, sir. I want a very big size. This is the normal size. I want big size, sir. Then what do we do? We can take form control. I think LG we use, guys. LG means large. Form control large. Okay. Let's go there and refresh here. Refresh here. Yes, guys. Can observe here. Here we used form control SM to get the small size. Here we used form control LG to get the large size. And these are the normal size, guys. These are the regular size, normal size. All of right. So form control SM and LG, guys. LG. Okay. Right. That's fine. That's fine. Now I'll take both SM, guys. I'll take both SM. I'm taking both SM. Okay. SM. Now just observe, guys. Observe here. Yes. That's fine. Right. Now the next one, guys. Next, what I want now, actually, see, sir, I want to get both first name and last name the same line, sir. How it's possible? All I got my point, right? So what happened here? First line, first name in one line, last name other line is there. But what I want now, I want to get both in same line, sir. I want to get both in the same line. How it's possible? Like here, enter first name, here and enter last name. Like this, I want to get. Yes, guys, it's possible. It's possible. So initially, what happened here in this case, all of you observe. So here, initially, what happened? See, this is the browser. In the browser, we have taken the one container. All of you observe, right? One container is taken. For example, this is the container. In the container, we have taken one row, right, guys? We have taken the row, right? Row is taken. Yes, in this row, I am using middle six columns, guys. I'm using middle six columns to display a form. That's what happening, guys. Here, all of am I clear? Am I clear? So first of all, we are taking the container, then row. In that row, I am using six columns. Skipping three, using six, right? In the six columns, what happened? First of all, enter your first name. Enter first name. For that one, we have taken the one input box like this. Input box, guys, like this. Next one again. Next, what is there here? Next, what is there here? Like again label. Enter your last name. For that label, again input box like this. So like this, we have taken one by one, right? We have taken one by one like this, guys. You have taken all one by one like this. All of them are clear. Like that, all are taken one by one. But now, what is my requirement? My requirement is both this first name label input and last name label input. I want to get in a single line. How? Yes, it's very simple, guys. Very simple. Right now, observe here. First of all, container is there. In that row is there. In that columns, right? Column, guys. Six columns are here. How many? Six columns. Now, what do I do here? What do I do now? In these six columns, now I take again one row. I take the row, guys. All of observe. I take the row. I take the row. In that row, what do we have? Again, columns are there. Then I'll take here. I'll take now again first six columns for about the first name. Last six columns about the last name, guys. That's all. Very simple. All of clear, right? All of clear. All of clear. See what I'm saying here in the six columns. First, what do I do? I'll take the again row. I'll take the row, guys. I'll take the row. In this row, now how many columns are there? 12 columns are there. So the first six columns, I take the first name label and the first name input box. That's the first six columns. Next, the next six columns. What do I do? Last name label. I'll take the last name input box. Like that enough. Now one row over. If you want one more also, you can take one more row also. Now all of you observe here. I can take one more second row. Right? I take the one more second row. I can take one more row here. Now all of you observe. Yes, in this row, again what do I do? I'll take six column division like this. And the first six columns I can display. Suppose enter your location and I display the location input box. Location input box like this. Next one, enter your company name. For example, guys, okay, company name, and you can take that's index, that's input box like this. That's the input box like this, guys. Now all of you are clear about this one. All of you are clear about this one. So what I'm trying here, I'm trying to take a row within the six columns, guys. I'm trying to take the row within the columns. I'm trying to take the row within the columns, guys. Within the columns. That's all. Very simple, guys. All of let me know, guys. All of you, everybody is clear here. All of you reply, guys. Right. Very good. Now, so what do I do? I can modify this one, guys. I can modify this one. Yes. Now all of you observe. So what happening here? First container is there, in that row is there, in that 6 columns are there. The 6 columns form is taken, right? Form is taken. Now all of you observe, all of you observe. Yes. After title I want, right guys? After title, okay. After title I want divider. Yes guys. After title, now all of you observe now. See, container, in that one row, in that one 6 columns. In the 6 columns, form started already. Form started. Now I'll take the row, guys. I'll take the row class. Div, okay. Div. Now all of you observe. All of you observe div. Why this one? Why this div class? I'm going to take the row here. I'll take the row, guys. Class row. In this row, I make two divisions. Right. One is for first 6 columns. One more division. Here, what do I do? I'll take the call MD6. Enough, right? 6 columns, one division. I'll take one more also, guys. Div. Okay. Div. Class. Call MD6. That's all, guys. Right now, in the first 6 columns, I take the first name label input box. Here also I'll take the last name label input box. Okay. Now I'm just copying, guys. Here I'm just copying. I'm copying this label on the input box of the first name. Right. Then I'll display here. Right, guys. I'll display here. I display here. That's all. Now all of you observe. All of you observe. This one clear. Let me know, all of you. Let me know. This one clear, everybody. Yes. So that's over. Next one. Next, what do I do? I'll take the last name, guys. I'll take the last name input box. I'll paste there, guys. Okay. This last name cut from here. Then here, guys, right? I'm going to paste here. That's all. Now this one, just take the indentation, guys. That's all. Now all of you observe. The remaining I take normally, guys. Okay. The remaining I am taking normally. Yes, I save this one. I save this one. Let's go to browser. Let me refresh here. Yes, guys. All of you can observe, guys. Now, all of you can observe here. All of you can observe here. So what I have done here? What I have done, guys? See, this is the right the body. Now all of you observe. This is the body, right? In this body, now we have taken the one container, right? One container, guys. Container. This is the size actual, right? This is container size. In the container, we have taken the one row, right? One row is taken, guys. The blue is the row, guys. Okay, blue color is the row border. The blue color is the row border, red color is the container border. Okay. In this one, we have taken how many columns, guys? 6 columns, right? We are taking the 6 columns. In the 6 columns, what happened here? The form is taken. In the 6 columns, we have taken the form also, guys, right? We have taken the form also. Form was taken 6 columns. Yes. Now in the 6 columns, again, what I am taking here? I am taking now again one row. We have taken the one row, guys. We have taken the one row. One row. In that row, we have taken first 6 columns. We have taken here. All of observe now. First 6 columns. Why? For first name label, first name input box. Next 6 columns. Why? For the last name label, last name input box, like this. Now all of clear this one. Everybody is clear, right? Everybody is clear, right? See, we are taking here. I am taking now 6 under 6, right, guys? Suppose I can take here. Suppose 8 and we'll take the 4, guys. See, the sum of these two must be 12, guys. The sum of these two must be 12 less than 12, not above the 12, guys. Not above the 12, because array contains only 12 columns only. Now observe here. Yes, guys, right? So in the sub row, in that one, this division has 8 rows. 8 columns. This one has only 4 columns. Only 4 columns. Suppose guys, if I don't specify any number, I don't take 8 here, I don't take 4 here, then what happens now? It will take equal number of columns, like 6 like that, guys. If you don't specify the number, then it will take automatically equal number of columns. It will assign automatically the 6 columns here and 6 columns here, guys. It takes automatically when if you don't specify the number of columns. Now let's go there. Let me refresh here. Yes, guys. Suppose now all of you observe, see, this is the one row. Right, sub row in that one, right, one column division, one more column division. If I take one more column division, I'm taking 3 columns, guys. Like for first name, for last name, and for email. I'm taking 3 in a single row. In a single row, I am taking the first name, right, last name, then email. I'm taking single row. I don't specify the column number of columns, guys. I don't specify number of columns. In that case, what will happen? For example, guys, I'll take this one. Observe now. Just I copy and paste, guys. I'm going to take now one more also here. This one, I'm going to copy and paste here. Yes, guys. Now all of you can observe here, guys. All of you can observe what I'm doing now. So see, in this sub row, in this row, now this is the one column division for the first name. This is the one more column division for the last name. This is one more column division for some other one. I'll change the name, guys. Okay, just take the short names here and like first name. I take just here. Suppose last name. Then I'll take here. Suppose, guys, I'll take now company, for example, like this, guys. Okay, company. Let's something COM, something like this. Now all of clear. See, I'm not giving the number of columns, guys. Not giving the number of columns. If you don't give number of columns, then tell me now each division occupies how many columns, guys. If you don't specify the number of columns, then tell me now each division occupies how many columns. How many columns, guys? All of you reply. If you don't specify the number of columns for each division, then how does it occupies? How many columns it occupies? Yes, guys, right? Four columns. Because totally 12 columns. All of observe here, right? Total how many columns? 12 columns, right? See, 12 columns. Out of 12 columns, now this is the 4 columns occupied. It occupied remaining 4 columns, and the last 4 columns, guys, like this. It occupies last 4 columns, right? Next one, guys. For example, observe. For example, guys, for first division, I am taking the 6, guys. All right. For first division, I am taking the 6. For remaining, I am not taking, guys. For remaining, like last name, company, I am not taking the number of columns. Then, so how many? The second one, third one occupies, guys. Tell me now. Already 6 columns occupied. Which one occupied with the first name? 6 columns. Then the last name division and the column company division occupies each one how many columns? How many columns each one? Yes, guys, three columns, right? Because for first name I given the 6 columns already. The remaining 6 are there, but 2 divisions are there. That's why it occupies automatically 3 like this, guys. 3 and 3 like that. Like that, you can take all also, guys. See, sometimes we see the forms like first name, right? See, sometimes we see the first name, last name, right? Now mobile number, email ID, suppose username, password, something like this. We can see sometimes. So how they create by using like this, guys, by taking the rows in the containers, rows in the columns. We take like that and we create this type of, suppose see the Facebook, guys. Facebook registration form, how it looks like. First name and last name both are in the same line only, guys. If you see the Facebook registration form, first name, last name, the same line only, and they will not have, they don't have the which one labels, guys. If you see the Facebook registration form, the labels are not there, but they have the placeholders, guys. Placeholder means, now just observe, guys, What is placeholder? Yeah, see, this is the first name, right, guys? First name label. I am taking now. I am taking here simply placeholder. Placeholder. I'll take the placeholder. Suppose your first name, like this, guys. I'm taking now just the first name or your first name. I save this one. I save this one. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's refresh here. Yes, guys. You can observe here inside the input box. You can some prompting is there. Prompting. So here, this is the label, guys. This is the placeholder. Both are for same purpose. Which purpose? Both are giving prompting to user. Like this box belongs to first name. Like that, it's giving prompting to user. But two are not required, right? So giving two times not required. Use either label or general placeholder. Both are not required because they're both for same purpose only. Both are which purpose? Giving prompting to giving hint to the user. What is the hint? Hey, this box is for first name only, like that. Suppose, guys, if you don't have both, let's see now. I don't take placeholder. Okay, I don't take placeholder. I don't take the label also, guys. Yes, both are not there now. Both are not there. I'm going here. Yes. Now, what about this box? Is it belongs to first name or last name or company name, or is it about date of birth or mobile number or username or password? A lot of confusion is there. That's why we should have either label or placeholder. Generally, anyone is enough. If you take both, also no problem, guys. If you take label and placeholder, also no problem. But two are not required, right? That's why generally we can use either label or placeholder, guys. Label or placeholder we can use. Okay. Yes, guys. 1 second. First name, right? So what I'm taking now, I'm taking the label, guys. Okay, I'm taking the placeholder. Placeholder. I'll take which one? Simply first name, right? First name, guys. Then here also for last name also we take the placeholder. Placeholder. Which one? Last name, like this, right? For company also we can take a placeholder. That placeholder equal to which one? Something that company, guys, like this. Yes, now save this one. Let's go there. Let's refresh here, like this. All right. You can write the either placeholder or you can write the either label also, guys. Label also. Label also. Okay. Fine. That's fine now. That's fine, guys. Now see, sometimes, guys, when you use the contact form, suppose you all are also, guys, I'm taking the all employees details, guys. I'm taking all the employees details of the same company, or else let's take here in this class now around, guys, we are 80 plus numbers are there. Now I want take all our details. I want take all our details. For example, I'm saying then what do I do? I take the first name, which is different for each one. I take the last name, it's also different from each one. I take the your mobile number, which is different from each one. I take the email ID, different from each one. I take your location, which is different from each one. I take the your course name, What's course name, guys? Actually, here the course name is which one? Suppose, guys, full stack. What's course name? The course name is full stack, guys. It's common for all the people, right? It's common for all the people now. In this class currently, this is common. This course name is common for all the people. Course name. And I want to take the trainer name also. And I am the person teaching this full stack, right? Let's take the Narayana. All of right. These two values are fixed for you all people, and for these the values will keep on change, guys, for everyone. For everyone. All of you are getting my point, right? After this all, your first name will change for all the people, last name will change, mobile number will change, email ID will change, your location will change, and the course name is fixed for all the people. the trainer name is fixed for all the people in this batch, right? Then suppose here you are 80 members, right? 80 plus members are there. Then I should take 80 names, 80 last names, 80 times I should enter the mobile number. I should enter 80 times the email ID. I should enter 80 times your locations. Okay, here we should enter compulsorily because all are having different values. But here I should enter the same value. How many times? 80 times, guys. Full stack value 80 times. The same value trainer name. I should enter the same name. How many times? 8 times. So to make it simplified, I don't want to enter manually this one. I want to make this course name as a default value here. I want to make the trainer name as a default value here, guys. All right. These two values I want to make default here so that without giving myself they come automatically. Which one? The course name and the trainer name, guys. The trainer name, right? Now let us see, guys. Let us see now. I'll go here. I'll take this one, guys. I'll do small modification, right? Institute, guys. Institute. So my name. Let's take here just IST, guys. Something. Okay. I take the placeholder also. Institute like this, guys. Institute. Yes, fine. At the last, I want take the two columns, guys. I want take two fields at last. Before the buttons, all of observe now. I want which one? Like I want a course name and I want the trainer name, guys. Right? Course name, trainer name. Now I'll take the one row, guys. Here I'll take the one row because I want both to take in the same line. Okay. I'm taking now div. Why this div? This is for row purpose, guys. Okay. Class row. Okay. Class row. In this one, I am taking now one more div. Why this div, guys? Class will take here. How many columns I take now? Call MD. Okay, call MD. At call MD, guys. Call MD. Sorry, something. What is missing here? Oh, in the row. Yes, guys. Yeah, thank you. So this is for the course name. I'll take one more div, guys. One more div. One more div. Yes, this column I'll take now. Class. Which one now? Call MD, guys. I'm not giving the number of columns because if you don't specify what happens, then here I'm taking now one label, guys. Here I take one label. What's the label here? At course name. Okay, course name. Course name. Then take the input, guys. We take the input. Yes, input. So whatever he is giving, I want which type this one, guys. This type is text type, right, guys? This is the text type. Okay, this is the text type. Okay, fine. And whatever is giving, I still one variable, guys. I take the variable name course. Okay, fine. Next one, I want control it, right? So we'll take the class. What's class name? Form control. Okay, form control. If you want the placeholder also, then take the placeholder. I am taking now, or else not required, guys. Placeholder not required. Let's go there. Let's refresh here. Yes, guys, we got it, right? We got it. Now going for the second division, you can take the label here. What's the label name? Suppose, guys, trainer, right? Trainer name like this. Fine. Then we take the input. Okay, input, guys, input. What type of data he is giving here? He is giving the text type, right, guys? Text type he is giving. Text type. And I take the variable name to store this value programmatically. That name I'll take simply trainer variable name, guys. What's variable name? Trainer, right? I'll take the class. What's the class name here? Form control. That's enough, guys. Okay, that's enough. Yes. Now the course name, trainer name, I want the default values. Yes, guys. So I'll give here. I'll give now value equal to what is the value, guys? Here full stack. I'm giving here which one? Full stack, guys. Full stack. That's all. Right. Here also I'll give now the value the value equal to, I am giving here like this, guys. Okay, I save this one, I save this one. Let's go here. Let me refresh here. Yes, guys, now the values came here. The values came. See, don't confuse, guys. These are the placeholders. These are the placeholders. These are the placeholders, and these are the values, guys. These are the values. So the difference is the values means I can remove, guys. See, the I can remove the values, but placeholders are nothing to remove. Nothing to remove. Virtually, it is displaying, guys. If I type any character, then that will disappear. All of the placeholder, right? A placeholder means nothing to delete here. Just virtual is displaying. If I enter any character there, automatically that name will disappear. That's all. But in case of these values, they are the string values here. They are string values. We can remove this one. We can take another value also, guys. All right. I can change the values also. By default, these values coming, guys. By default, full stack coming, Narayana is coming by default. If you want, you can change it. You can change it, guys. Suppose in this class, guys, all are not full stack. For example, guys, out of this 80 members, out of this 80 plus members, around, guys, 70 members are the full stack only. And 3-4 members, 5 members, around 3-4 are there only for Django they want. For that one, they are attending the UI also. Remaining 6 members, just their permission, guys, only permission. No full stack, no Django, just they gave and permission only. So that in the full stack also, for example. Now what I want now, remaining 10 members are there. 10 members are there, right? They are attending out of 10, some are attending only Django, and some attending only UI, guys, for example. Right? How many here? 10. But more majority attending which one? Attending the which one? Full stack, guys. Full stack. Okay, full stack. So now what happened here? I have taken the by default full stack. For the 70 members, they can right. We don't need to enter the course. Default course is there. But for these 10 members, guys, we have to change it. We have to change it, guys. We have to change it, right? Out of 10, 5 attending the Django only. Then I should modify this one. I take the course name Django. That's all. Remaining 5 are there only UI. I should modify this one. I give the UI. But you attend either full stack or Django or UI, the same trainer, and I don't want you to modify trainer name. I don't want you to modify trainer name. Then what do we do? See, in this case, guys, I can modify trainer name also. I go here, I can take, suppose, some other name. Suppose I can take some Sai like this. But I don't want to modify the trainer name. It should be fixed value compulsorily. It should be read only, guys. Read only means we can't modify. Read only, right? That's why I go to the right wherever the trainer name is there, and I specify here an attribute called read only, guys. That's all. But I'm taking now. I'm taking the read only here at the end of this one, guys. I save this one. Now I'll go there. Yes, guys. Now you can't modify this trainer name, guys. No, not possible. It's a read only now. It's fixed value now. But this full stack I can modify, guys. I can modify the full stack. All of clear? All of clear this one? Sir, the course name also fixed, sir. We all only full stack only, sir. All are full stack only, sir. No Django, only full stack compulsory, all people. Then here also, what do I do? We take the read only. That's all, guys. We take the read only there also. Then now for all people which course here full stack only and by the same trainer, and the remaining values will change, guys, right? The institute name, first name change, last name change, and institute name also fixed for all the people, right? Now let's go to the institute name, guys. We'll go to the institute name. Yes, it is there here, right? So now what do I do here? I'll take now. See, when I want take the default value, at that time, do we require the placeholder? Say I'm going to take this default value as NTH here. I want to take NTH default value. At that time, is there any use of any use of placeholder or no use, guys? Tell me now. Is there any use of placeholder or no user? All of you, placeholder. Is there a user? No, no use, guys. Why? Because I'm giving the value already there. I'm giving the value already there, right? That's why now I'll go to the which one now? Where is that one? Yes, guys. Remove the placeholder. Remove the placeholder. Now I'll add a value. What is the value, guys? Here the value is NTH, Narayan Tech House, and it should be the read only for all people same institute, right? That's why let's go there. Yes, guys. Now it's also fixed. Now you can enter only first name, the last name, and your contact number, your email ID, your location only. That's all, guys. The remaining three are fixed values. They come automatically. They come automatically. Now coming to the this is the last which one? These buttons, guys. Coming to last buttons. Buttons. Yes. Now all of you observe. See, we'll take here. We'll take the class. I'm taking now just a BTN, guys. BTN means button, guys. It's also a default class name. See, if you observe, all of you, if you observe, yes, we have like BG success color, right? Next BZ, white is there, right? BZ primary is there, right? Primary is there. BZ secondary is there, like that. There are some colors are there, guys. There are some colors. These are which one about background colors, right? Background. Next, text white is there, right? Next, text success is there. Okay. Next one, text primary is there, right? Primary is there, and text secondary is there. These are which one? Text colors, guys. These are the text colors. Now for button also we have the colors. For buttons also, guys, like BTN success, BTN success, right? BTN danger, like this, guys. Danger, right? BTN primary, right? Primary. BTN right? BTN secondary, like that. The colors are there, guys. Okay, colors are there. Means for buttons also we have the colors, guys. For buttons also we have the colors. Okay. Shortcut which one? BTN, right? Let's go there. Let's go there. Yes, guys. I'm taking a BTN success, guys. Success. That's all. Now, and for clear, I'll take now class. I take BTN danger, guys. For example, I'm taking now danger. I'm taking now danger, guys. Okay. Let's go there and let me refresh here. Yes, guys. Right. But here, see, I want to get the button shape, guys. Button shape. This is completely rectangle shape, is there, right? I want button shape. What is the button shape? Now observe here. I take one more class, that is BTN class, guys. That's all. So BTN means to get the button shape, guys. Only BTN. So BTN success means is about the color, and here only BTN, right? Only BTN. You save this one. Let's go here. Let's refresh here. Yes, guys. Now all of you observe. Can you see the difference, guys? See, previously it was like this, but now see the format, guys, little bit change, right? Now I take the button class for the clear also. Let's go here. I'll take now BTN space, right? Let's go there. Yes, guys. Now all I can observe, guys, here, right? And here also we have again small size, medium size, large size, guys. These are the medium size. I want small size, sir. Then we can take here BTN BTN SM, guys. One more class is there, BTN SM. One more class is there, right? Button small size I want. Yes. Now all of you observe. Can you see the difference, guys? Now previously it was like this, right? It was like this, guys, previously. But now see, small size came. Small size came. I want a bigger size. Then BTN LG is there, guys. Okay, LG is there. BTN LG, right? Large size. Now you see, you get more size, guys. See now. Can you see the difference here? BTN LG. So we have three things: BTN SM, BTN and BTN LG guys. Okay, BTN SM, BTN LG, and BTN MD means normal medium size. Okay, MD means medium size guys. MD means medium size. Medium size. Okay. Do we have XL extra large? Let me check once guys. No, right? We have BTN SM, BTN MD, BTN LG only. We don't have the XL guys. Okay, extra large. Yes. If you don't specify any size, then by default medium size guys. By default, okay, medium size, right? Medium size guys. Yes, correct. Right now, all of you observe. All of you observe. If you observe clearly, the button background color, which one? Which one here? Success color guys. Button background color, right? Now, what I want here, for example, guys, observe here. All of you observe, guys. Now, all of you observe. Go to meeting opening here. All of you guys observe now. 1 second, guys. See, now all of you can find the difference here, guys. Can you find the difference here? See, this button has a background, some color is there, guys. Some color is there. But this button, background, what is there, guys? White is the background. But when you keep the cursor here, see now, background changing, guys. All of you observe here, all of you. So that means, so that color applied for background here, but here, which one? Outline, guys. Okay, the color applied for which one? Outline, guys. The same background color applied for which one? For outline, right? Outline color. Outline means by default, only outline is highlighting, guys. If you keep the cursor here, then it highlight the background color. The same thing happening for sign in. Observe here. All observe, right? See, sign in. Same thing happening, guys, right? Same thing happening here. Now let us see here. Right, I'll take now BTN. I think outline, guys. Outline success like this, right? Now let us see there. Let's go there, and I'll refresh here. Yes, now all you can observe, guys, here. Outline means by default, initially what is happening? The outline color is the success color, guys. Outline color. When I move the cursor here, then the background is highlighting. The background is highlighting, guys. All right. So like that, we have the BTN success is there for background color, right? The background of the button. BTN outline means outline color, guys. Outline color initially. If I move the cursor on that one, again it highlights the background also. Now all of you are clear about what is outline? All of you are clear what is outline here? What is outline? All of you clear, right, about this outline? Yes, very good. Okay, for danger also, I can take same. I can take here again. Outline, guys. Outline danger. For danger also, I am taking outline danger, right? Outline danger. Yes. Now you can observe, guys, here. Initially, outline highlighting. And I keep the cursor on that one, highlighting the background also. Highlighting the background also. Okay. Fine, guys. Now above this form, we have one title, guys, right? What is title here? What is title here? Enter your details here. Enter your details here, right? I told you initially about Jumbotron, right? Jumbotron. Now what I want here? Above the form, I want to highlight this area. Something I want to highlight like that. Then I want display. Like employee details like this. I want display one text employee details like that. Okay. Just observe, guys. Now just observe this one. I'm removing this one, guys, right? Then I'm taking now one division, right? I'm taking now one division, guys, here. That's one division, and here the class equal to Jumbotron, guys. Okay, Jumbotron. Let me check the let me run this one, guys. No, not coming means maybe spelling, guys. What is spelling jumbotron? TRO, not TRN. Let me check once. Yes, guys. Now all of you observe here. All of you observe here. Right? Initially, this area is highlighting, not end to end, guys. Not entire. This left to right. Only this part only highlighting. Why? Because the jumbotron is taken inside the 6 columns, right? Observe now. Observe here. The jumbotron taken where? Taken where? Inside 6 columns. That's why only the 6 columns highlighting, guys. If you take outside the container, for example, guys, if I take the same jumbotron, I'm taking outside the container. Suppose outside container, I'm taking this one, guys. All of observe now. I'm taking outside container, right? Outside container, I'm taking. Save this one. Let's go there and refresh here. Yes, guys. Can observe all of you? Can observe here all of you? Right? Fine. Now we can take anywhere, right? We can take anywhere, guys. And here in this jumbotron, I'll take some H1 like student details. That's all, guys. Student details. I save this one, right? Refresh here. That's fine, guys. Student details, right? Now what do I do? I'm going to manage, guys. Dot jumbotron dot, guys. Why dot I'm using here to apply the styles? Because jumbotron is a class. Either it may be system defined class, a default class, or user defined class. We have seen already by using class. If you want to apply the styles, we should use the dot compulsorily. Okay, then I am taking now. I'll take now margin, right? Margin. I'm taking here. Suppose 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and I take 100 pixels, guys. What does it mean? Tell me now, guys. What does it mean? What does it mean, all of you? Yes. Okay. Let's take here, for example, I'll take now, suppose 300. Let me check once, guys, like this. Again, what I'm doing now, I'm making the small one. I'm trying to make the small one, guys. That's small one. I'm trying to making the red small one. Instead of that one, simply what we do, I can keep the, see guys, instead of that one, I can keep inside the form, right? I can keep this jumbotron inside the form, inside 6 columns. You can keep here, right? You can keep here inside the 6 columns, like this. Yes. Now, yes, guys. Okay. Now you can decrease the width, right? You can decrease the that padding, guys. You can decrease the padding. Okay. Or we can apply the jumbotron here. Let us try. Do we have SM or not, guys? Okay. Let us try now. Jumbotron SM. Jumbotron SM. I think it's not working, right? Jumbotron SM. I'm taking here. Or else, guys, no, I think so. What do I do here? Simply, sorry, guys, you can manage it by taking the styles, guys. Okay, by taking styles, you can manage it. What can we do here? I'll take now dot jumbotron, right? Dot jumbotron. I'll take now padding, guys. Let us try with the padding. Okay, padding, right? The padding. Let's take minus 100 pixels, guys. For example, I'm taking on padding minus 100 pixels. Right, padding, right? Minus 100 pixels. Right? It's also, so then what can we do here to decrease the that size? So increasing fine is increasing fine, right? Uh, then Let us try, guys, right? The jumbotron height and width. Let me try the height. So I'll take the 100 pixels height, guys. Let us see now. Yes, okay. That's fine. That is decrease, right? Fine, guys. Then I'll take the text, guys. Where's the jumbotron? I'll take the text class. We take text center, guys. Okay, or else can take here on directly. Other class is the right. I can take now text center, guys. Okay, text center. That came center, right? That came center. Now for H1, I'll take now, guys. For H1, right? For H1, now what do I do here? What do I do? I'll take now margin, guys, right? I'll take now margin top. I'll take the some minus value, guys, minus 50 pictures like this, because the top side I want decrease space, right? Like that. And we can take the height maybe 80 pixels, guys, for example, 80 pixels. So else we'll take here like this. We can manage, guys, like this. We can manage like this. We can take in the middle, and for that we can take the background color. We can take the background color all, guys. Suppose let's go here. I'll take now background busy, some different color like this, success color, right? You can take the text white color. Okay, text white color, text white color like this. And for the form also, if you want, for the form also, guys, if you want for the form also, I take the form tag at form tag. For the form, I'll take the border, guys, border. So one pixel border. Let's take here block color. At block color, I'll take the solid line. Okay, solid line, guys. Just imagine first of all, right? So see, it has taken the background border for the jumbotron also. Why? Because the jumbotron is inside the form, right? Inside the form, guys. Now what do I do? What do I do? I'll take outside the form. In the 6 columns only, I'm taking outside the form, guys. I'm taking outside the form. Now all of you are following me, right? See, I'm taking the jumbotron just outside the farm only, within the 6 columns only, but above the farm, right? Above the farm, guys. Now you can see, right? You can see here this farm border changed, right? For the same farm, I'm taking a board the padding, guys. I'm taking the padding. Suppose 10 pictures on both on all the sides, 10 pictures, guys. Why that one 10 pictures? You can see now. If you observe, see, if you observe the labels and input boxes are touching the border, right? Touching the border, guys. I refresh now. Yes, now it's fine, guys. Right, it's fine now. Right now, on the same one, we can apply something box shadow, for example, guys. I'll take now 0 pixels, right? Again, 0 pixels, right? Some kind of red color. I'll take here 10 pixels and red color, guys, right? Yes. Now you can remove the border if you want, guys. Now I can remove the border. For example, now let us see here. Let us see here. Yes, guys. Or else it's better to go with not red. I'll go with green, guys. Okay. For example, let's see the green here. Green. Right? Remain common, guys. That border you can take a radius. You can take the radius also, guys. Right? I can take the suppose border radius, guys. Okay. Border radius. I think spelling correct, guys. Right? Radius will take 10 percentage, guys. For example, right? 10 percentage. Yes. Right? Like this, guys. You can manage it. Okay, we can add more, guys. We can add more. The jumbotron, this one, why you have taken just to highlight the some area, guys. Highlight the area. We see multiple type jumbotron in our coming examples. Okay, the coming examples, guys. Right. So fine. So here, see, you can give the data. I can give the first name, some last name, some contact number, right? Some default number, guys. Okay, some email ID, some location. If I click on the register button, then this data should save in the database, and again open the empty form. That logical part we'll discuss when we start the our Django, guys, in the Django. Okay, right. So thank you so much, all of you guys. So tomorrow Sunday, guys, right? I think tomorrow Sunday. Oh, tomorrow Saturday, right? Okay, yes. Tomorrow, guys, we have the class at same time. Okay, same time, guys, same link. Thank you, all of you. Bye. Thank you, all of
Sir,
you.
gave us the program or document. Sir, give us that program and document.
Yeah. Yes, I'll share this one. Okay, I'll share this one. I'll share all the programs till whatever till now. I'll share all programs in our either WhatsApp or mail. Okay.